I have an exciting announcement to share with you today. The Miraculous Success Academy 2024 is open now for you to join. So if you are an entrepreneur who has been thinking about epic levels of success in your business, and you have had that niggle inside that's like, this is my year. This is the time I am going all in. This is the time I am really stepping up and rising. Then this is for you. I want you to join me in this incredible experience where you get to spend some time with me as your coach, mentor, guide, and you get to learn, expand, and grow with other amazing women who are all on a journey to make incredible impact in this world. So if that's you, make sure you go and have a look at the links in the bio and come and join us. What have you got to lose? 2024 really is going to be your year. Hope to see you in there. Welcome to the Soulful Badass Podcast. I'm your host, Rachel Jackson, an intuitive success coach from the UK, and I'm here to help entrepreneurs, leaders, and soul-aligned goddesses to create epic levels of success and impact in your life and your business. So if that sounds good to you, make sure you are tuning in every week for mindset talk, manifestation, magic, and incredible interviews with other soul-aligned entrepreneurs. So hit the subscribe button, and I'd love to invite you to come and join the Soulful Badass community. All the links are in the show notes. Please go and click them, and I'll see you in there. Hi everyone, welcome to this week's podcast episode. In this week, I want to talk about a super important topic that most women struggle with, and I don't want you to fall into this trap. So the trap is, do you discount your desires? For many reasons, women do this, and often we put our desires on the back burner, or we hold off on them, or we discount them altogether, or discredit them in some way. And I'm going to dive into why we might do that, but why we really need to stop doing that. So our desires are so personal to us. They are unique to what we are here for. Your desires are like your fingerprint. They are so unique to you because what they actually are is your soul's navigation system. It's the way that your soul drops in the path that you are meant to be following. It's the way that your soul shows you where you're meant to be going in this life. And often we think our desires are so far-fetched or so big that we discount them. And we do this because our ego gets in the way. Our ego loves to tell us that they're unachievable, or we're not worthy of them, or the fact that they're not real desires that you should be going for. So your ego will kindly rank your desires for you. They'll either rank them in a way that makes you feel like you shouldn't be going for them. So, for instance, women often put the idea that a desire of love and happiness and joy should be over a desire of money. Sometimes you'll have that desire that having a successful business and helping lots of clients is over the desire of money. So you are subconsciously ranking your desires and saying which ones are worthy and which aren't. But often without one, the other can't exist. So if you want a successful business, but then you're ranking money as bottom, what's actually happening is you're discounting the fact that you want a successful business, because that comes with making a lot of money. So you're saying, well, that's not really that important. So then what tends to happen over time is you get the success, you get people saying, oh, that's amazing, I love what you do, that's brilliant, but then they don't pay. They don't join, they don't sign up, because you're discounting your desires, you're discounting your wants by saying that money is bottom. So your ego will tell you the rank of your desires. Your ego will tell you what's important. Your ego will tell you how it needs to go after the desires and which ones are the ones that you really can feel good about. You can have that pride in. Whereas actually all your desires you should feel good about because they're getting you to the next step. The other way your ego will rank your desires is putting them behind other people's. So it'll put your desire of your little business behind your husband's business or behind your husband's job. Or it'll make you feel like it needs to go behind given to your family first. Whatever it does for you, it's going to be completely unique to you, but your desires will be ranked by your ego. And if they're not being ranked in the level that's important to you, it'll be ranked in the level that's important for others. So you'll be getting told by your ego that actually, let's just wait on that. Let's wait till the kids grow up. Let's wait because we've got to pay for the kids to go to uni. Let's wait because, we've got that big birthday that we need to spend on. Let's wait because they've got exams to go through. Let's wait because all the reasons that it loves to tell you to wait. But what these desires are is your soul's calling. It's your soul pulling you forward. So what tends to happen when you wait or you hold off or you rank them, what tends to happen then is you get out of alignment with who you truly are. You start to feel lower. You start to feel that sense of dissatisfaction, that sense of, is this it? Am I being put on? Is this my life? Because that energy really is drawing you forward. It's asking you to say, is this it? It's asking you to say, is this all that it's going to happen? Because your desires want you more. Your desires want you to achieve them. So we've got to start putting our desires first. And it might sound selfish, and this is the thing that women often struggle with. Who am I to put my desires over everybody else? Well, it's like when you're in an aeroplane and you're told, which air mask do you put on first? You have to put your own on before you can put anybody else's on. And this is the thing with following your desires. You following your soul path is not a selfish thing to do. What your soul gives you with your desires is it takes you on a path. It takes you on a journey of where you're meant to be and who you are meant to become. So when you follow those desires, you are being the least selfish version of you possible. Because when you reach that destiny, when you reach that place, you're going to be a better version for this world. You're going to be a nicer person. You're going to be happier. You're going to have overcome some of the mental blocks that you have. You're going to be releasing the energy. So your emotions are going to be regulating better. You're going to be in a lot better space than what you were before you started. I used to be the most angry person. And I was so angry, I would feel the red mist come over me. Like my husband would do something. I would literally see the red mist go over my face and I would be like, I want to blow, I want to rip your head off. I don't have that anymore. I don't have that level of anger. I don't have that level of red mist. I don't have any of that because I am happy. I'm going after my desires. I am satisfying and regulating my emotions. So I am a completely different person. I react differently. I don't go 0 to 100. I'm able to see the bigger picture because I'm in a calmer space. I'm a better person. I've learned more mindset tricks. I've learned how to be grateful. I've learned how to manage my own mind and my emotions on the journey of actually accessing my desires. So I am a lot nicer person now than what I was when I was denying them. So it's not about you assessing your desires. It's not about you saying whether they're right, wrong, and indifferent. Your job is just to follow them. Your job is to follow them and do everything you can in your path to get there. When you do that, that's when you can look and be completely grateful and celebrate your success. But then you don't have to sit there neither. Sometimes what we all do too is we get our desires, we get the things that we want, and then we wonder why we're dissatisfied. Because you don't have to sit there. Your desires are a beacon for where you're going. They are not the end destination. They are not the final stop point. You are meant to carry on. You will have another desire at that point. You will have a bigger path. You'll be taken somewhere further than you ever thought possible. You are not meant to hit that destination and then stop, which is what so many of us do. Oh, I got that job I always wanted. Why am I bored after 2 years? Because you're meant to be moving on to the next thing. That's okay. You're allowed. What if you got the business success and all the clients that you want, but then you're like, but what next? Well, you look for what's next. You look at the next journey. You look at the next desire that's wanting to drop in. You're allowed. So use your desires as the beacon and the soul map that they are. Don't judge them. Don't discount them. Don't knock them down. Don't rank them. Don't put them behind others, because you're here to follow them. That is your unique path. Everybody talks about, how do I find my soul calling? And my first question is, what is it that you desire? Because when you look for a soul calling, what you're actually asking for is, what am I meant to do? What am I here to do? How am I here to serve? And it's not about how you're here to serve. It's about, what are you here to want? What is it that you desire? Where is that heart leading you to? What is that calling? Because that's when you'll find what it is you're meant to be doing along the way. So again, this looking for your soul purpose without knowing what you desire is like looking around a sandstorm without goggles on. It's crazy. I don't know where that saying come from, but it come out my mouth. So you've got to start following your desires. You've got to allow yourself to follow your desires. And I've been diving into this more in the quantum success activation, and I'm teaching people how to do that. And I'm going to be teaching you how to do this in Miraculous Success Academy. So if you're not involved in that yet, come and get your place. It's an amazing mastermind for queens who are on the rise. But it's now time for you to follow that soul's calling. It's now time for you to follow those desires. You were born for more, and your desires are pulling you to that place. It's time to acknowledge it. It's time to move forward. So I hope you got the message. You are not selfish. You are not rude going after your desires. It's exactly what you're meant to do on this planet. So go and do it. Go and follow your path. Can't wait to see how this one resonates. Make sure you come and join the Soulful Badass Telegram group. You get connection to me in there. You can ask questions. We can dive into chats. It's so much fun. And I also post all of the social media stuff so that you get access to everything in one place, super easy. So go and have a look in there, and make sure you grab your place either at Quantum Success Activation or Miraculous Success Academy, whichever one feels most aligned to you. And I will see you soon. Bye.